Love him or hate him, Donald Trump is a polarizing and some would say divisive political figure with a strong force of support behind him and against. Our next guest is a Canadian, and he's definitely a fan. Danny DeSantis runs the Facebook page Canadians Support Trump. Danny, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
So why are you such a fervent supporter of the president?
Well, I mean, when he first came out, we saw something, very different. We saw someone that, speaks very different and really speaks to his base and is very passionate, always loved his country. And, I took a look at some of his policies, what he was talking about. And I, really drew me to him. And, the media has been really dishonest and every year that goes by, you can see the continuous attacks and the slanderous, words that they attack, this guy. And the more they attack, the more people come out and they really support. And I think we'll see that November 3rd, when his second election.
You organize a group online, Canadians Support Trump, as a moderator. What do you see there that we wouldn't see in mainstream media?
It's really interesting. You see a lot of people that are very passionate and strong support. I look at we don't look at divisiveness. We take a look at I look at that group as a family. We really we have a lot of interest in the U.S. politics because it's almost like we really want the United States to thrive and move forward. And whoever it is at that point. But we see something very special with Donald Trump. We saw someone that's been attacked by the media. Someone's like, almost like an underdog. And we really support him. Passionate.
Danny, do you see why some people feel maybe divided by Trump's rhetoric?
Yes, I do. I look at that as almost when you're growing up. And, your dad is kind of lecturing you that, you can't be or shouldn't be doing that. And they do it in a very different way. But, at the end of the day, your parents do it in a way where they have more wisdom. They've been around. And at the end of the day, they want you to, to accomplish those goals. And that's what I see with Donald Trump, how he's doing it. It's tough sometimes you have to do that. Because you don't have the support, again, from the media, from many different outlets. So, I can see it. But if you take a look at his policies, I can see people, really turning and really supporting them.
How do you think Donald Trump and his administration have handled this pandemic, specifically the coronavirus?
Look, this is something new. Nobody knows about this pandemic. And I think that if you take a look at certain things that he stepped up, I mean, he shut down flights coming in from China, and he got attacked by the opposition, saying he's xenophobia and all these crazy, and everyone was just playing politics. But at the end of the day, there's a pandemic, and then he followed through with shutting down flights from Europe. And then the biggest was shutting down the border in Canada. And he's the one that made that decision. If you take a look at some of the, some of the doctors, some of the head doctors, lead doctors in the world, they went against those very decisions. So I think it's something new. I know that Donald Trump is not, a doctor by any means, but I think he has the right intentions. And I'll tell you, if he didn't do that, we're talking about 200,000 people that have passed away in the U.S. I will guarantee you that that number would be tenfold. So I think he's doing a great job, and I think that his opposition is playing politics.
All right, Danny DeSantis, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much, Maggie.